guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing some makeup. We're going to be chit-chatting. The topic of today's video, we're going to be talking about, what is the topic? Actually, I forgot. How to surround yourself with positive energy. And in this video I am kind of all over the place because I'm giving you guys my experience, my tips, and things like that. Talk a little bit about self-love and my own personal spiritual journey. So if that's something you guys are into, please stay tuned. We're going to be doing makeup, so if you guys are into makeup, grab your makeup brushes, grab your foundation, grab your stuff, maybe a glass of wine, maybe some coffee if it's early, and just sit down and enjoy this little moment with me and do your makeup with me. If you guys are new, don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you guys know every time I upload a new video. And let's get into the video. Before I get started on my makeup, coffee first. Iced coffee. And it's pumpkin spice flavored creamer. So good. And I put some cinnamon in here. Do you guys like pumpkin spice flavored anything, or is that just me? I mean, I know it's not just me because a lot of other people like it, but comment down below if you guys like pumpkin spice flavored things, or what do you guys like pumpkin spice flavored. I'm so excited to do my makeup, you guys. On the topic of pumpkin spice, do you guys like pumpkin spice cream cheese? If you have never tried it, you need to try it. It is so good. The what brand is that? The Main Cream Trees brand. They have the, oh, this is so good. The Main Cream Cheese brand, Philadelphia. Is that even the brand? Girl, I don't even know. But they have a cream cheese, pumpkin spice flavored. It is so good. You guys need to try it. I should have been a little bit more organized because I don't even know. I'm about to moisturize my face. This is Cerave Daily Moisturizer. It's for normal to dry skin. And I have normal to combination skin. Sometimes it's dry. Sometimes it's oily. So I don't know what to call it. But I love this moisturizer. I do know that much. But yeah, I should have took all the makeup out that I was going to be using. But I kind of wanted to just go with the flow with this video today. I'm gonna grab some of my products out. Hold on one second. I really should have washed my makeup brushes because I have a lot of brushes, but these are the main ones I like to use. I do have a lot of clean brushes, so I'm gonna try to make it work. I might end up using some of the dirty ones. If I do, don't judge me. And if you do, I don't care if you judge me, but I'm excited to do my makeup. I'm gonna go for more of like a neutral type of, let's call it a fall look. We're gonna do a fall makeup look because we're in fall. But in the fall, I don't know how I really like to do my makeup because I don't know, I just been embracing my skin. I do have a blemish because I picked at it. I know I shouldn't have. My man told me not to. My subconscious told me not to, and I did it anyways because I couldn't help myself because I just, something in me just likes to pick. If you guys know, you know. I know it's not good for your skin, but it's just so satisfying. Anyways, so moisturize my face. My face feels so good. I'm going to start with my brows. I start with my brows when I do my makeup. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. I'm using the Laura Mercier setting powder. This is the translucent honey, and I put that on my brows first before. See, yeah, I'm going in with one of the dirty brushes first. They're not really dirty because I only did my makeup once with these makeup brushes when I did this colorful pink look. You guys will hear my dogs bark every so often in the background. I apologize. But yeah, I'm setting my brows with some powder to reduce some of the shine because I do, like I said, I do get oily sometimes. And this is the brow pencil that I use. I've been using the same brow pencil since I was like, I want to say since I was like 19 or 20 years old, and I'm 28 now. But yeah, I haven't really found one that I like any more than this one because this gets the job done and it's only $3.50. And I'm gonna just fast forward through my brows because brows are brows. Do your brows how you want to. I got powder all over my shirt. I'm trying to find the topic for today's video because I did ask a couple of weeks ago for some video topic suggestions on my Instagram, and I did see a few. I think that the topic I want to talk about today, hopefully this video doesn't turn out too long, and if it does, just bear with me, you guys. I guess we're doing a 2-in-1 today because there was makeup videos was one of the topic, positive self-care routine, how to surround yourself with positive energy. That was the topic I wanted to talk about today. Whew. How to surround yourself with positive energy. Hopefully I'm able to talk about this topic and do my makeup without getting too distracted. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Just cleaning up my brows. This is in the shade Pure Beige, and my eyebrow pencil was in the shade Black Brown. The first thing I'm gonna say about how to surround yourself with positive energy is it starts with you, because you can try your best to have friends that are positive, but if you are on your own journey, you have to start the inner work. And a lot of times, like the way that I like to consider my positive energy, self-love journey, I like to put it all in one, because back in the day, I was not the most positive person. Before I understood the concept of self-love, I really wasn't the most positive person. And ooh, this is gonna be hard because I talk with my hands, so it's gonna be hard for me to like try to do this at the same time. But what helped me become a more positive person, because you know, positive energy and being a positive person, it kind of goes hand in hand. So what kind of helped triggered me, which a lot of times, like for me, becoming a more positive person was triggered by my spiritual journey. And what actually triggered my spiritual journey was something very traumatic. After I started to feel like there had to be more out of life than this life that I was living, after I came to that conclusion, I started to do research on YouTube, searching different videos. I believe I had searched in how to change your mindset or something like that, or tips for changing your mindset, because I realized like, the way that I think and the way that I live my life, it wasn't the way that I wanted to continue to live my life. And the traumatic experience that triggered my specific spiritual journey was losing my mom. My mom passed away, and I'm able to talk about this in more of a positive light now. The 5th year anniversary of her passing away just passed a few weeks ago, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So it's been exactly 5 years for me now. And at first it was not easy, but that triggered a shift in my life, because when that happened, I remember a specific pivotal moment when, I don't remember where I was. That part I don't remember, but I remember feeling like I was faced with 2 versions of myself. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. That was my boyfriend calling me, because I told him what I was filming a video about, and he asked me he said, how do you surround yourself with positive energy when it's just you? And that's exactly my point, is the positivity starts within you. So back to what I was saying, my mom passing away triggered me to be faced with 2 versions of myself. It was like I literally saw these 2 versions of myself. Maybe it was like on a mental, spiritual level, because a lot of times during that time, whenever my mom first passed away, like I was drifting in and out of like being here with myself and being connected to in the spiritual realm. At least that's what it felt like. It felt very like, I don't know what to call it, but it felt very, I got goosebumps just thinking about how I felt back then. I set my brows with the translucent powder again after I finished doing them. I'm trying to work and talk at the same time, you guys. This is a struggle. I'm gonna apply some of this Milk Hydro Grip Primer and try to talk at the same time. But yeah, it was like the 2 versions of myself. One version was a version of myself that was going down a really depressed route, and the other version of myself was chasing my dreams and doing all the things in my life that I talked to my mom about. Luckily for me, I was blessed with an amazing mother, and I know she's continuously with me. Even whenever I feel like I'm alone and I feel like I need to talk to her and I feel lonely, I know at a deeper level she's always with me. I don't know if I want to take this off. I feel like I should, because I'm gonna want to blend my makeup. Yeah, I'll just take it off. But yeah, I felt like at a deeper level she was, I'm gonna pin my hair back though so it can stay out my way. I feel like at a deeper level she's always with me. So yeah, that moment in my life when I was faced with those 2 versions of myself, in that exact moment when I was questioning what I should do, if I should go down this depressed route or if I should chase my dreams and be a better version of myself, I'm gonna conceal my eyes with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the hydrating camo concealer. I'm gonna conceal my eyes so I can apply some eyeshadow. But and in that moment is when I made the decision. I was like, no, I'm gonna do everything that I talked to my mom about doing. So I was blessed with having a mom that was like amazing. She was so sweet. I talked to her about all the things that I wanted to do in my life, like all the dreams and goals as far as going to cosmetology school, becoming a makeup artist. I was a makeup artist for about 2 years consistently. I no longer do that anymore because I'm somebody that changes up what I like to do often, which can be kind of unstable, but I just like doing what makes me happy. I don't know why. It's because I'm talking while I'm somebody that just likes to do what makes me happy. So if something is not sitting right with my spirit anymore, I'm gonna change it because I get bored easily. I'm a Gemini, and if you guys know anything about astrology, tell me down below. When I did research based on what time I was born, where I was born, I'm a Gemini sun because that's my main sign, Sagittarius rising, and Pisces moon. So if you guys know anything about that, please comment down below. If you guys have any links of information I could research more about my about myself in that way, please let me know. But what was I saying? I talked to her about all the things that I wanted to do in life, as far as like school, YouTube, being a makeup artist, all my big goals in life I talked to her about. And in that moment I decided I'm gonna chase the path of continuing to make her proud. She may not be here physically anymore, but she's always gonna be here in spirit, and she's gonna forever be watching me. And in that moment I was just like, wow, I don't know what made me think like that, but I realized that I was living my life extremely ungrateful. Before she passed away, I complained a lot. I was living in LA and I just was no longer happy living there. So living in LA was very toxic for me personally, because I just was not happy. I constantly felt like I was drowning, like, and I don't know how else to describe that, but I just felt like I was drowning, and it just didn't sit right with me. So when I was 21, I believe, I moved to Las Vegas, which was cool. And my mom passed away while I was still living in Vegas, because even though I was a very negative person, I was still always trying my best to help myself. I was overall a nice person. I was always nice, but within myself I was very negative. I had a lot of negative self-talk, and losing her, I was just like, no, if I'm gonna chase this path of being a better me and doing all the things that I talked to her about wanting to do, I have to do something. I have to change my mindset. So that's what made me start searching how to change your mindset, how to be more positive, how to be more grateful, researching things like that. And I came across a lot of spiritual videos. I came across a guy, his name is Aaron Dowdy. I still follow him on YouTube. I still watch his videos. I came across Isabella, I think her name is Isabella Pacheco. Maybe I'm saying her last name wrong. I feel like Pacheco is my friend's last name, but I never could say her last name, so I don't know how to pronounce it properly. But whatever her name is, it's Isabella something. I came across Leora Alexandra. I came across Infinite Waters. I came across all of these people that I'm talking about are people that helped me on this journey to become a more positive person. And one day I went to, I know this video is gonna be all over the place, but I'm just telling you guys my specific experience with this. But I feel like I'm all over the place. But then one day this was a couple of months after my mom died. Yeah, I'm using this palette I got from this small business. They changed the name of their brand though. Their brand name used to be Light Gold Cosmetics. She's a makeup artist in New York, if she's still in New York. Her Instagram is Touched by Nelly, but this was her original makeup brand. And this is the palette I'm using, because like I said, I want to do like neutral colors. So I'm using this shade now, and then I'm gonna be like going back and forth between these colors, and I'll probably put some shimmer on my lid with that one. I just said that because I know I want to talk. But it was a few months after my mom passed away. My boyfriend, he always did his best. Like, it was never really his job to fix my problems, but he always tried his best to like make me feel better. Even to this day, he still tries his best to, like, if I'm in a mood, if I'm feeling kind of sad, he always tries his best to help me feel better. He's an amazing man. Like, we're gonna be married one day, and whenever that time comes, when we have kids, when we get married, I'll for sure tell you guys about all of that. But we're in no rush to do any of that. We're still getting to know ourselves individually. We're still growing. We're still bettering ourselves. We're still becoming our own personal greatest version. We still don't have any kids yet. We've been together basically 10 years and we still don't have any kids. We were kids when we met, and we're still getting to know ourselves now. So it's like we're not in any rush. But yeah, that day he was just trying to get me out the house because I was in a funk, and he's very into reading, and he loves reading. I'm not the biggest on reading, but I have found the benefits of it because of him being in my life and him teaching me the benefits of reading and, you know, gaining more knowledge and teaching yourself things that you don't know. But yeah, long story a little bit shorter, because I can talk forever. We went to, I think that's about how much I want to do it. We went to Barnes & Noble because he wanted to go to the bookstore, so he told me to go with him. And originally, because I was in such a funk, we got there and I didn't even want to get out the car. I was like, just go inside, I'll wait right here, because I wanted to sit in the car and sulk. And then I was just like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna go inside, because he kept telling me, just come inside, because he was looking for other books. He was looking for like business related books and things like that. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll go inside. He was in the self-development section, and there was this book that literally looked like the book was speaking to me. The book, it's called Spiritual Growth, and that right there felt like a sign, because the book was called Spiritual Growth, and that's exactly, even though I would have my days when I would be in a funk, I was still trying to help myself feel better. So that felt like a sign. And the book was purple. It was super beautiful to me. In my eyes, the book was beautiful. I'm gonna go grab it. 1 second, let me go grab it. I've grabbed 2 books. This is the book. Back then, and even now, this book is still beautiful to me. It just looks busted and disgusted because I have used this book. I have applied the knowledge. I have used a lot of the meditations in this book. I have really, like, some of the pages are even missing. I don't even know how that happened, but this book has really changed my life. I bought this book for my friend, and she really appreciated the book. It's an amazing book. It's by Sanaya Roman. But yeah, the book was facing outward like this. You know how at the bookstore most books are like this? This book was facing like this, just sitting on the shelf, and I felt like it was speaking to me. So yeah, I think I like how that looks. I'm gonna make it a little bit more smoky on the corner. But yeah, I felt like the book was speaking to me, so I picked it up, and the first page that I opened up and read, I was just like, yeah, I need this book. And it wasn't that expensive either. How much was it? It was $12.95. It was $12.95 for this book. And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this book. And at the time, right before my mom passed away, I was an avid cigarette smoker because of the people that I was hanging around, or the main person that I hung around. She smoked cigarettes all the time. So two people, I can't even lie. I had a cousin that was living with me, and she smoked cigarettes all the time. And I can't blame them, but back then I fed into temptations really easily. So at that time, I was smoking cigarettes, and a few weeks, or like, I don't remember, it was some time before my mom passed away, I had decided I was gonna quit smoking. But the moment she died, I needed something to kind of help me cope, and cigarettes was the first thing that I went to because it was easy. So the day after, or the same day I found out that she died, I went and bought a pack of cigarettes. I got back on smoking consistently. I remember sitting there crying my eyes out. Like, I was at work because my job was very understanding. They still let me go to work even though I wasn't really capable of doing much because I was out of it. Like, I don't know who in their right mind would go to work the next day after they find out their mom died, but I needed something to feel normal, so I just went to work. Because my boyfriend had to go to work, and we, at the time, because we were younger, financially, we really couldn't afford to miss any days. So I'm grateful for my job. That's when I used to work at Petco. I'm gonna put some shimmer. I'm gonna put this shimmer color on my lid. I used these two colors just now, and I'm gonna put this one on my lid. But what brush am I gonna use? I'll use this one, some setting spray. But yeah, I remember going to work and sitting outside and smoking like literally like 6 cigarettes back to back. And now to this day, I cannot stand cigarettes because I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I stopped cold turkey. I have a video on how I stopped. But the main thing, because I did look up how to stop smoking cigarettes, and they said anytime you're trying to quit any habit, try to find something to replace it. So in that moment with that book, when I got it, I decided I'm gonna replace all of these breaks at work that I could easily go outside and go smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna replace these breaks with reading, because the book, at the time, the information in that book really did make me feel good. So I instantly started to apply some of the things that I learned in that book. And I want to make another video about how I manifested getting away from the police. I don't know if I want to call it manifesting. I don't know what to call it, but I want to make a video about how that happened. It was something that I learned in that book, in that same book that I just showed you, and I applied it in a real life, real world situation. I applied that information that I learned in that book, and just in the moment, I thought my boyfriend was going to get ready to go to jail because there was a warrant out for his arrest. Not because he did anything crazy. It was ticket. It was over tickets that we had back in LA, and we were girl, look, like I said, I could talk all over the place, but let's stay on topic. If you guys want to see that video, comment down below so I could talk to you guys about that story, or maybe I'll just make the video anyways. But I'm gonna add a little bit more glitter on the other, or shimmer on the other side. But yeah, I instantly started to apply the things that I was learning in that book to my life, and it did help. So one of my biggest tips, like, it's not about finding, like, the biggest thing, it's not about like surrounding yourself with positive energy. It's about being the positive energy that you want to attract in your life. The more positive that you are within yourself, the more you'll attract the things in your life and the positive energy, and the, like, even some things are material things that you want to manifest, that's okay. My friend's trying to call me, but I kind of want to tell her I'm filming because I'm just big on communication. When it comes to friendships, I'm big on communication. But be the positive change that you want to be surrounded by. The more positive that you are, the more you'll attract the things. If it's friendships, if it's relationships, if it's material things, if it's weight loss, if it's like kicking a bad habit, surrounding yourself with positivity is being the positive energy. Like, the more of the positive person that you are, you will attract the right type of friends into your life. And letting go is a big part. Oh my gosh, I just got chills. Letting go of friendships and people and things and relationships and habits that do not serve you is going to be the biggest thing that helps you attract and surround yourself with more positivity. Because think about trying to attract something new into your life, but you're holding on to something heavy back there that's just weighing you down. You're holding on to it, trying to be more positive, but you have this negative Nancy in your ear, constantly not supporting you, constantly not being there for you, and you're trying to better yourself. That's going to continue to bring you down. You have to be able to let go. So I hope that you guys are following along with me, because this is really not like a step 1, step 2, step 3. This is just me talking to you about my experience and my journey. But my friend calling me distracted me because I want to tell her that I'm filming, because I don't want her to think I'm being rude, because we talk every single day, all day, and I didn't tell her I was filming today. So I'll be right back. Key to healthy relationships and holding on to good friendships once you find them, communicate. Okay, communicate. Now I feel better because I told her, and then I got to talk to her for a second. She's going to Young Blue's concert tomorrow, so she just finished doing her hair and she's so excited, but I feel better now. So yeah, the biggest thing with surrounding yourself with positive energy is being the positive energy that you want to be surrounded by. And like, as far as kicking bad habits, anytime you're trying to kick a bad habit, replace it with something else. Like, it's a lot easier said than done, but if you put your mind to it and you really decide, and you decide that deep in your heart, like, this is what I'm doing, I'm not going to do this anymore, or this is the new habit that I want to add in. Once you decide it, hold yourself to that, because you don't want to be that person that constantly tells yourself, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then you're not actually doing it, because then you're letting yourself down. And at a deeper level, if you can't, like, I don't know the exact word that I'm looking for, it's like, it has something to do with integrity. Like, do what you say you're gonna do. Just like if you have a friend, you don't want them to say they're gonna do one thing and then do something else. You're doing that to yourself, and then you're gonna attract friendships that are like that. So if you can't hold up your end of the bargain with yourself, once you tell yourself this is what I'm gonna do and follow through, you're gonna attract friends that are like that say, oh, I'm gonna do this and then do something else. And you don't want that in your life. You have to literally start with yourself. And I know, and every time I think about this concept of starting with you, it's easier said than done. Like, a lot of times you're gonna lose friendship, and sometimes it's gonna hurt, it's gonna suck, because you love these people. You feel like, oh, I got it out the mud with them, these are my day ones. But if your day ones are holding you back and they're not trying to help you grow and they're not supporting your growth, that's all. It's just, seriously, because whenever I was working at Petco, and no shade to this girl, she was a sweet girl, we just didn't align anymore. Why am I using this liner? This liner is so dry. Doing some wing liner, y'all. My favorite liner is the NYX. See, oh, it's right here. It's the Epic Ink. This is the main one that I love using. This one looks dried out too. I should have another bottle. Yeah, I have another one right here. All of these look crazy. I'm gonna try to use it anyways, but sorry, y'all. I get really quiet when I do my eyeliner. Let me finish it first. Gotta concentrate. But yeah, I have this friend that, well, I don't talk to her anymore, so I can't say that she's still my friend. They're not perfect, but they will do. They're good enough for me. Ooh, not everybody deserves an explanation when you stop talking to them, because if it's just not aligning anymore and you're getting drained by their energy, excuse yourself from the friendship. It's okay. It is okay. Some people deserve an explanation, but some people just don't. Like, whenever I was deciding that I was going to stop smoking cigarettes, the girl, she was not the most supportive friend about it. And the reason why I say she wasn't supportive is because she would make little remarks sometimes, and then she would, like, sometimes she would constantly say, like, oh, she's gonna stop smoking, but she never actually took action on that. I don't know if to this day if she still smokes or not. But the way we became friends, maybe I should make a whole video about this too, about like setting boundaries when it comes to friendship. If you guys want me to make a video about that, please comment that down below, because then you guys are gonna hold me accountable to make that video. Yeah, these are just two of those things that I just get really quiet when I'm doing them. Liner and mascara and lashes too. I should just apply my lashes and come back. I don't know what lashes I want to put on today though. One of my subscribers sent me these. La Hermosa Beauty. These lashes are called She Expensive. This is what they look. Whoops. This is what they look like. I'm gonna just apply these real quick and I'll be right back. These lashes are so cute. This is my first time wearing them. I've had them for so long, but I just haven't worn them yet. I'm editing this video right now, and just disregard, I have toothpaste on my face. Like, I don't know if it works or it doesn't, but I've been doing this since I was in junior high. When I got a pimple, I put toothpaste on it. But I just wanted to mention really quickly that I don't want you guys to think that I'm bashing this girl or anything like that. I'm just giving you guys these examples of what allowed me to see the type of person that she was, so I could determine if this was somebody I was going to continue to be friends with to help you guys. So if you experience anything like any of what I'm mentioning in this specific moment of this video, when it comes to friendships, let that be your sign to be like, all right, this ain't it. Like, back to what I was saying, I felt like, you know, she would constantly say she was going to do things and didn't follow through with it. And she was also one of those people that would like talk about someone, but then still be cool with them. Family, mom, brother, in general. And I'm just like, if she's like that with her family, what is she saying about me when I'm not around? Like, not that, who knows if she ever said anything negative about me? I don't know, but something just started not to sit right with me. And like I said, I could make a whole nother video about talking about that friendship, like a video about setting boundaries with friendships and talking about that friendship and how I got to a point where I had to realize like this friendship is not aligning with my better good anymore. So during that time, whenever I was like on my spiritual journey, deciding like what I wanted to do with my life and realizing that I was no longer really happy working at anyone's job anymore, I was reading a lot of books. So early in the morning when I would get to work, I would listen to Audible books and things like that. And like I said, she would make little random remarks. And one day she was like, she made a joke about like, oh, what are you doing reading Audible books? And she was laughing about it, was like, oh, old people do that. And I'm like, in my mind, I really didn't care. And I was like, I'm gonna still listen to my books. I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to get up out this 9-to-5 job. For the longest, while I was still working there, long story short, while I was still working there, she never stopped smoking cigarettes. While I was working there, she was constantly saying she was gonna quit her job. I was gone from that job for a long time and she was still there. But the friendship just got really stale. When I started my business, I didn't feel like she was very supportive about it. Any of my other friends, when I told them I was starting a business, they were so excited for me. Like whenever I told her, it was very like quiet. And not that I expected her to like throw a parade for me, but anytime she told me anything, I would be overly excited for her. Like anytime she was like bettering herself, and she told me she had started to lose some weight, I was happy for her. When she was like, oh, my hair is growing, I was happy for her. And anytime I said something good about myself, it was kind of like she would have to say something about herself as well. But it's just like, can I just be happy about my little bit of growth or whatever it is? Because I'm not a boastful person anyway. So that's how I realized that that friend was not aligning. So if you have friends in your life that you're trying to better yourself and they're constantly like naysayers and constantly saying negative things about your growth, or when you're shining and they're not supporting that shine, that's a sign, you know, that's a sign that this friendship is not meant for you anymore. I'm putting some concealer on my marks that I picked at. And then I really don't know what foundation I want to use today. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm waiting for some foundations to come in the mail that I just ordered. I've never tried the Hydrating Fenty Beauty foundation, so I ordered that online, and I also ordered her banana powder. I need to make sure this color even matches me before I start mixing a concoction. Hold on, let's see. I just feel like my color changes so often. Let's see, I like using this brush, even though, yeah. So this is, I mixed the Maybelline Fit Me and the, is this Maybelline as well, Superstay? I think this is Maybelline Superstay. Yeah, Maybelline Superstay. I mixed these two foundations together to get my color. It is, this one's 334 and this one's 332. And that looks about the right color. Just pat over this part. And I'm not gonna put like a bunch of foundation on because honestly, I don't need it. Not that anybody needs foundation at all, but I'm just saying like I don't need too much coverage right now. But that's what I meant by like letting go of friendships. Add in more positive habits, let go of negative habits. You let go of a negative habit, replace it with something else that's going to benefit you, that's towards your better good, and just slowly keep working on yourself. It's a journey. It's not just going to be like, oh, the moment you start bettering yourself and you start your spiritual journey and you start surrounding yourself by positive energy, you're never going to get upset again. And the other book that I learned that concept from is this book. It's called Handbook to Higher Consciousness by Ken Keyes Jr. This book was gifted to my boyfriend, and he read the book and then I read the book, and I was like, oh my God, this book is pivotal. It changed my life just like that other book. Both of those books have really helped change my life. But something that I really took to the heart when I read it in that book, it said just because you are, and I don't remember exactly how it said it, but just because you are becoming a more positive person, it doesn't mean you're never going to experience negativity again. We're not perfect, you know. Because you're trying to better yourself, you're gonna get over those situations a lot faster. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying this right, but you're gonna get over things that trigger you a lot faster because you're working on bettering yourself. You're not gonna just not ever get upset. You're not gonna not ever feel negative emotions. And whenever those emotions come up, allow them to be there. You're allowed to feel whatever human emotion that you feel. You're allowed to get upset. That doesn't mean take it out on other people, but isolate yourself. If you're not feeling right with yourself, isolate yourself. I do that a lot. I have lost so many friendships. Whenever you are losing a friendship, it doesn't mean you're really losing a friendship. You're gaining more self-love. You're gaining more self-worth because you are learning that, okay, this is not aligning. So let it go. You know, if you gotta cry, cry. Like, I had a falling out with one of my closest cousins. My mom was still alive at this time. Like, I had always, like, even though I was dealing with a lot of negativity before my mom passed, I feel like there's a huge glare on my face. Is that better? Even though I was dealing, oh, why is it's just like shining. I'm sorry for the glare. We just gonna have to work through it. Now I'm getting hot. My mom was still alive whenever I had this falling out with my cousin. To this day, I'm still not very close to her because we weren't aligning. But that was one of the hardest things for me to let go of because she lived with me for a certain amount of time. I kind of want to let this sit here a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do. she lived with me for a certain amount of time, and we were super close. For the longest, we were super close in high school, and I loved her, and I still love her. But her energy just did not sit right with me. Anytime we would get into an argument, she would be quick to insult me. Like, I don't know how many times she done called me fat. Just said a lot of harsh, really mean things to me. I've never done that to her. As many times as we got into an argument, I never insulted her looks or her character or anything like that. But because she was so hurt people hurt people. You know that Drake line of the song, hurt people hurt people. That's facts. Hurt people hurt people. When they say misery loves company, it's not necessarily that they love company. It's that people that are miserable, they literally project that energy onto you. So if people, friendships, certain habits and things are not aligning with you, if they don't feel good, you have to let it go. But yeah, whenever I'm letting this sit a little bit, and I just put some contour, but the contour looks kind of light, so I might just that was the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick, but it looks really light. I mean, but it'll get the job done. I'll put a little bit more. And I like to put a little bit on my chin like this, give myself a little semi-booty chin. Why? I don't know. I like how it looks. And that's just that. And I'm gonna use this. Where's my other concealer? I like to use the shade Chestnut. I'm gonna have to go turn my AC up because I am hot. Yeah, I'm gonna go turn the AC up. Hold on. I'm back. But yeah, so back then, whenever we had the falling out, because she was living with me at the time, and the way that I put her out my house, I feel bad about it, but I did forgive myself for it. So it's not something I live and I just carry with me, because you have to forgive yourself to be able to grow as well, because you can't keep holding yourself to the person that you used to be. If you know you're trying to better yourself, you have to let go of things that you've done in the past. Forgive yourself, talk to God about it, talk to the universe about it, whoever is your higher power, communicate to your higher power about it. Forgive yourself, continue to give yourself more love, love all aspects of yourself, love the parts of yourself that, even the parts that you don't like, still shed light and love on those parts of yourself so it can continue to heal and grow and be better, so you can be better. But yeah, during that time, I'm letting this sit, so just disregard the way I'm looking and just follow me with what we're talking about. Hopefully you guys are doing your makeup with me, and if you are, that's exciting. But yeah, so at that time I felt really bad, so I called my mom and I was crying, and I told her what I did. I told her how I did it, and she was like, you know, just forgive yourself. It's okay, you did the right thing. You may not have liked the way you did it, but what you did was the right thing, because her living with you was very toxic. You know, just forgive yourself for it. And that's what I did, and that's how I continued to feel better about it. And my mom was like, she was my rock. Like, I love her. I miss her every single day. I look so much like her, so it's hard for me to not like think about her every day. My business name, my mom's name was Michelle, and my business name is Shelly's Daughter because her nickname was Shelly. So my business name is Shelly's Daughter Beauty, and it's hard for me not to think about her every day. Every time I'm in my office, I think about her. Every time I'm working, I think about her. Every single day, I'm thinking about my mommy. I love her so much. I got a tattoo that says, "I love you, mommy," and has her birthday, because I wanted to have her birthday instead of the day that she passed. I wanted to have the day that she was born, because it was the day that this beautiful energy of light was put on this earth. So yeah, I have her name in Arabic writing on this side. This says Michelle, and this side says Margaret. Margaret is my grandma that passed away. And I just wear them on my shoulders, you know, with honor. This necklace, one of my sweet subscribers sent to me. I cried because when you zoom into this, there's a picture of my mommy on the inside of here. She said she found it online. I'm not gonna question how she found this picture, because I was like, okay girl, you was a detective, but I appreciate the gift anyways, because that was really sweet. She didn't have to do that. But yeah, I had to forgive myself for that, because the way that I did it, I wouldn't wish anybody doing anything like that to anyone, but at the time it just needed to happen. Like, and I apologized to her. But you guys, when it comes to surrounding yourself with positivity, be that positive energy that you want to attract. Just be that. It's easier said than done, but start with you, and those friendships will align. And a lot of times, you working on yourself will inspire others around you and plant those seeds and allow those friends that are in your life to better themselves, and that will create a better friendship for you guys. And then you guys will continue to help each other grow and build. So if you really want to be more positive, if you really desire that, be that. For those of you guys who are not into makeup, I'm sorry that I'm doing my makeup while I'm talking about this, but I love makeup, and a lot of you guys have been asking me for makeup videos, not on this channel, but on my other channel. You guys have been asking me for makeup videos, so I wanted to deliver that for you guys. This is coming out so nice. I'm so happy that it's coming out good, because sometimes back in the day when I would be trying to film makeup videos, it would be the day I'm trying to film that my makeup come out looking crazy, but I feel like I look cute. What you guys think? Like my mark? it's kind of showing through. It's offensive. I'm so glad I turned my face like that, because I'm like, I need to blend that out. I can't find my other concealer, my contour color that I wanted to use. I usually use the LA Girl Chestnut concealer, but I can't find it. So we just gonna make it work with what we got. And it's not about being perfect, so it's okay that my blemish is showing through. Not the end of the world, but my makeup is looking cute. My foundation is mixing with my lip gloss, and that looks nasty. Ooh, today I think I'm gonna use my new lip gloss color. For those of you guys who are from Shelly's Daughter Beauty or Shelly's Daughter, I am bringing back my lip glosses sooner than you guys think. Waiting for some tubes to come in because I want my logo printed, but I do have some tubes that I can use that I would have to just put a logo sticker on, which is okay too. But I feel like for the long run, I want my lip glosses to have a printed logo because it's more professional and it's less work for me. Who wants to work harder? You want to work smarter, not harder. I think it's time to set. I'm gonna put a little touch more of concealer under my eye. I'm gonna use the pure beige concealer that I used earlier for a little bit more brightening under my eye, just right there. And then I'm gonna set with the same powder that I was using earlier. I should have filmed a TikTok transition, but I wasn't thinking about that because this makeup look cute. Another big tip too is being mindful of what you're consuming. It's not just food though, not just food. But be mindful of what you're consuming as far as the type of music that you listen to, what you're watching on TV, just etc. Things like that. Because all of those things are a form of consumption. Get outside more. Go to the park. Go for a walk. Yoga is really good. Meditating is really good. All of these things help you. Like I said, it starts within you. So the more you take care of yourself, love on yourself, the better you can be. And the better you are to yourself, the more you will attract. And the more you can be better to others. Like, always be giving and loving, not with the expectation of getting anything in return. Just do it because it's the right thing to do. Like, there's so much negativity in this world that it's your duty. If you are on a spiritual journey, if you are on a self-love journey, it is your duty to put more positivity out there. The more you charge yourself up, the more you can give and continue to recycle that energy. Put good out, and more good's gonna come back to you. If you do want to try yoga, I love watching yoga with Adrienne. Her videos, her yoga videos, I love them. Every year, and I'm gonna do it again this year, every year she does a 30 days of yoga. I've done it for like the past, I think I've been doing it since like 2019 or 2019 or 2018. One of those 2 years, I started doing her yoga whenever I came across her channel. Love her. I love her. She's like really goofy. Whenever she's like kind of talking you through the yoga, she's goofy. And I love that because she's very personable. So if you guys want to try to start dabbling into yoga, definitely try that. You know, try not to be so hard on yourself. Allow yourself days to rest. If you are an entrepreneur, give yourself a freaking break. Oh my God, like, do not allow these customers to control your life. Just don't. It's not worth it. Burnout will happen. And I'm speaking from experience because burnout happens to me often if I'm not being mindful of my energy. It happens. If you guys are new to this channel and just randomly found me, I'll have my other channel link down below if you guys are into entrepreneurial type of things, so you guys can check out those videos. I'm gonna put some of this brown from earlier, this one, under my eye. Contour time. This palette is old. I don't even think I should still be using it because I've had this since like 2018. My skin will be very mad at me later, but I love it, so I still use it. Oh, that one, maybe that's why every so often I'll break out right in this area, because I'm using this old palette. I'm still using it. My makeup looks so cute. It's looking good, y'all. I'm happy. Every time my makeup looks good, I just get so excited. I'm like, I need to go take some pictures. I need to go outside. I need to go on a date. But this is not a date day because my man's at school. Okay, now we're gonna do some blush. I have this other blush, this Wet n Wild one that I was kind of thinking I wanted to use. But this looks more pink, and I kind of want more of like a peachy rosy color. Yeah, it's not even showing up that much either. It has some shimmer in it. This one is... what the heck? The name's not on there, so I can't even tell you. But you guys, I almost had a panic attack. I thought that for some reason it wasn't recording. Oh my God, I was so sad. But it was recording. But yeah, I don't know what name this blush is because the name is not on there. I'm gonna add some of this one too because that color was not giving. It was not giving. Yeah, see, I want to look like this. I want to look very rosy. It's not rosy, but I want to look very blushy. Cute, super cute. Some of my nose. Push them on my nose. like that, like so. I think I'm ready to set my face with spray, so I'm gonna use this. Is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I'm so happy my makeup looks good because it's been a minute since I did my makeup, so I was like, I hope it looks good today. And then we're gonna highlight. I should just put some of this makeup in this drawer so I don't have to, like, whenever I get ready to do my makeup, it's just right in front of me. Highlight. I think I'm gonna put this on my brows too. Look at how quickly I get distracted, y'all. I'm all excited to edit this video because I feel like I was talking about some good points, like, because I've always wanted to make content where I'm talking to you guys and giving you guys tips based on my own personal life experiences. So I'm proud of myself. I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. The highlighter that I'm using is the Juvia's Place highlight in Nefertiti. Nefertiti. I always want to say Nefertiti even though I know it's Nefertiti and that's so disrespectful to her, but I like saying it, Nefertiti. This is like a golden color. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna put it in my tear ducts too. Or is that what you call it? Inner corner. I said tear. I'm gonna put it in my tear ducts. I'm putting this in my inner corner. So cute. Brow bone highlight. Ooh, so pretty. Put a little bit here. My Cupid's bow. Just a little bit there. And then I think this is the brush. Yeah, this is one. I have a bunch of these same brushes. This is one of my favorite brushes. It's the Real Techniques setting brush, but I love this brush. I use it. I like it for powder, for highlight. It even works really good for blending out concealer on your under eye. It's like I don't even need to put no more, but I just kind of want to. Cute. And then my favorite lip liner, which is the Wet n Wild Chestnut. And my lips are pretty full, so I don't feel the need to overline them. Depending on my mood, sometimes I'll overline them a little bit if I'm trying to be extra. I don't really ever feel the need to. And the lip gloss I'm going to use today it's a new lip gloss color that I offer in wholesale, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to offer it when I relaunch my own lip glosses, my individual lip glosses. And when I say wholesale, I mean like wholesale lip gloss jars. I don't do pre-filled tubes for anybody anymore. It was too time consuming and it was no longer sparking joy. And if something is not making you happy, don't do it. Even if the money is good, if you're genuinely not happy, it's not worth it. But this color is so beautiful. First swatch for you guys. Look how pigmented and gorgeous. Yeah, I gotta add this to my line because it's too pretty not to. It's really similar to this other color that I offer, but this one's like more of a warm tone color. Ooh, that looks so good. This is the other color that it's similar to. This is Vanilla Latte and this is Creme Brulee. So pretty. Oh yes, I look good. I look good. I should go switch my shirt into something else. Okay, I'm back. I feel so cute. I feel very much my age right now. I feel 28. I feel grown and sexy. But if you guys like this video, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. Comment down below any other topics you guys would like me to talk about while I do my makeup, or just sitting down and talking to you guys in general. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Turn on your post notifications so you guys know every single time I upload a new video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, you guys.